Oh, I love my guest. I love my guest. Beverley Callard, welcome to the programme.
Oh, thank you very much. It's good to be here.
Weird, because if you had a record that sort of summed up your whole life, it would be, I'm a survivor, I'm not a quitter. But if Liz McDonald did, it would be the same track.
Yeah, she's a feisty female.
Yes.
Hopefully I am too, hopefully.
And how many years have you been pulling pints in Corrie now?
21, just over 21 years.
How can you bear to tear yourself away from Weatherfield?
I know, it's a massive decision, you know.
Huge.
I agonised about it. But, as you know, I got married last October.
Yes.
And I want to keep on working, but maybe not quite at such a relentless pace.
I just can't see you, though, at home ironing in a little pinny, having a lovely little lunch with your new hubby. I just can't, because you're such a career woman. You're always out there doing something, aren't you?
Yeah. I am a bit of a workaholic. I did do my ironing yesterday, actually. Came down on the train this morning, taught a fitness class last night.
Exactly.
Came on the train this morning. I never stop, but I'm trying to stop a bit more. I could never not work at all, but I'm just going to try and relax a little bit more.
I mean, describe life on the set of Corrie, because it's long, long working hours and a huge, massive commitment of time, isn't it?
Yeah, it is in all the soaps. We usually work 5-6 days, sometimes 12-15-hour days, especially if you're in a big storyline.
Well, let's have a little look at you in full flight.
Oh, OK.
Oh, there you are, Vernon! These are all yours, you two-timing cheat!
All right! It's, no, not the snare. Have a heart.
Keys.
What?
Give your keys to Steve!
Anything. Don't do it.
Have you moved out?
Yeah, I'm going. I've gone.
Vernon, can you catch?
Hey.
When I say it's over, I mean it's over. Do you understand?
Yes.
Oh! And I believe these are definitely yours, you two-timing lying cheat! I don't ever want to see your scrawny face ever again!
And that's on the 50th anniversary DVD, available right now. Fantastic episode.
It is indeed, yes,
amazing.
It is. Oh, it was great fun, but what you don't know is, at the end of that scene, she had to slam the window closed. It took about 4 goes because the window wouldn't move. We had to go right back to the beginning of the scene every time.
I like those big knickers. They were absolutely priceless.
Talk about fashion disasters. Yeah, there's quite a few.
We will be talking about fashion disasters. But your own life, I mean, in a way, has kind of mirrored Liz McDonald's. In a way, it's been even more colourful. I mean, this brand new husband, I hope he's for keeps. This is husband number 4.
It is indeed.
Yes.
It is indeed. You see, I didn't just go out with them, I married them.
Why?
Unfortunately, I've no idea.
Very Liz Taylor of you.
Yeah, I think my mum always, she always used to say, Beverley, you're going to be Liz Taylor too. You know, there were boyfriends, then the next thing I was married. But John and I have been together for 8 years, so I've not rushed into it.
And I must say, your marriage, your wedding was hardly understated. Was it 22 bridesmaids you had
It was
there?
indeed. I had... As you know, I was really ill last year, and my friends, you know what it's like when you go through something, a bad time in your life, your friends come forward. And my friends, 22 women, sexy, feisty females, and I thought, I'm not going to choose. They're just all going to do it, and they did, and they all looked amazing as well.
They looked fantastic, and it looked like the best fun ever. It looked like the best time anyone ever had at a wedding, with or without their clothes on, quite frankly.
It was brilliant, and I didn't feel vulnerable at all because there were all these women there with me, you know, it was great.
What have you learned about marriage and love, though, now, after all these marriages? What can you tell us? I wouldn't mind learning a few things from you.
Do you know what? I think maybe the older you get, the less you know.
Well, that's not very reassuring.
I do, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I said this to my daughter the other day. We were just sitting having a heart-to-heart. She's 35. And I said, Rebecca, I have no answers because the older you get, the less you know in life. I think you've just got to take each day as it comes.
Well, you just mentioned quite casually that you were very ill last year and it was a kind of depression and you really did reach a very low point. And one of the things that's always been there for you to bring you out of your lowest times has been exercise. And unlike many celebrities who bring out DVDs, fitness DVDs, you really live it. You're not, this is no just for Christmas thing with you, is it?
No, it's not a celebrity fitness DVD. I've taught fitness for 28 years. I taught a class last night. I teach 3 times a week. But then, with being ill last year, the medication that I was on affected my balance slightly and I had to stop for 17 months. And I got bigger and bigger and the lycra miniskirts became stretched, believe me. And then in July, the doctor said I could begin to get my stamina levels back up again, so I started teaching again.
And the lovely thing about this DVD is you hauled in a load of real people and said, right, come on.
Yeah.
So it's not one of those glamorous things with one hot trainer and you. It's real people really doing it.
And I did all the choreography. I did absolutely everything. I advertised for 25 real women to come and join me. And I said the only requirements were a sense of humour and some determination. And we all did it. They all did it, and the real women, they're not models, they're not dancers, they all live in and around Manchester, where I live and work. And we did it, and we didn't just lose inches, we lost yards.
And one of the best things about exercising is when you can finally get yourself to do it, the improvement shows pretty quickly, almost immediately, in fact.
Yeah, it does. Within, well, they worked out with me for an hour, 3 times a week, and after 3 weeks, the jeans were too big.
I think it's time for a question from Ben, don't you? Here he is, with Big Ben's question.
Beverley.
Hello, how do you do?
Don't look so afraid.
I'm not afraid, I'm not.
Well, you know, there's been a survey done and they say that northern women wear their skirts 17 centimetres shorter than southerners. So I want to know, are they just braver or are they up for more fun? You'd be the right person to answer that.
Oh, gosh. Well, I do play Liz, who... probably, I think once she was voted the worst dressed woman on television. Right, the skirts will never get longer. I think maybe that's why I need to go. I want to play someone who's...
I'm quite a fan of Liz's skirts, by the way, just to let you know.
I don't think that's fair. I think Liz was always sexy as hell and feisty and with a certain sort of, you know, that razzle-dazzle thing. I don't think she's badly dressed. I think she's sort of... up for it in the best kind of way.
Yeah, she does try hard. It's just that sometimes she gets it wrong. And I think, and sometimes the costume department will come in and they've got the most amazing, quite nice outfits. And I go, that's brilliant. And then they take it in 2 inches and up 2 inches and make it look just a little bit wrong.
Really?
But to answer the survey, I would say that northern women are quite tough. And you do go out on an evening and you think, they must be freezing.
Yes,
they don't wear coats, you know, and they do wear short skirts.
Yeah. Even the fellas, I've noticed, you know, because when I used to do shows up north and Newcastle and places like that, and, you know, it'd be like the middle of winter and they wear short-sleeve shirts. So, you know...
Yeah, they do.
Isn't that because you don't want to spend the money on the cloakroom attendant? Is that the main reason?
It could be that, it could be that.
I think starters you mean to go on. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think. Just come out in your underwear. Hey,
what, right now? Let's try and resist it. Beverley, you're going to stick with us. It's brilliant to have you here. Shortly, we're going to be meeting the young